Rivers are our lifelines, providing us with fresh water, but due to untreated sewage and industrial waste, almost half of our 445 rivers are unfit for drinking. Water pollution is not only diminishing our fresh water sources, but is also adversely affecting the marine life, which in turn is affecting the livelihood of many fishermen. T. Sampath Kumar is one extraordinary Indian who took on the challenge of reversing this damage. His Nualgi technology has the potential of cleaning up the pollution in our rivers and oceans, making them safer, cleaner and fit for the marine life. This invention truly has the capacity to turn back time and take us back to zero water pollution.
Sparkling, gurgling, gushing waters of many of our rivers is a sight to behold. Traversing several hundred kilometers, the waters find solace in the vast seas and oceans. But on this journey, they often mingle with a host of pollutants like sewage and garbage. Other water bodies like lakes share the same fate. Bengaluru, once dubbed as the city of lakes, now has most of them covered in weed and polluted with sewage, killing not only the urban landscape and the lake ecology, but also fishermen's livelihood.
ಲೇಕ್ ಗಲೀಜ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮೀನು ಮರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನೇ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಲೀಜಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆನೇ.
But even as the world debates on how to clean our rivers and lakes, there's an innovation whose impact is trickling its way across the world.
This particular lake, this is Madiwala Lake. This is about 2 acres size. It is partially treated. That means that the sewage is still coming in. The fishermen are doing fishing here. Plenty of fishes they are getting. And there is a partial treatment. Whenever the oxygen level dips, they add our product Nualgi into the water to get the oxygen back. And then they do fishing. The government are not treating it. Only the fishermen are treating it.
Restoring balance to the marine ecology is Chartered Accountant T. Sampath Kumar's Nualgi Nanosilica, a product born out of his own curiosity.
Way back in the 1990s, I was interested. I had a prawn hatchery near Mahabalipuram. At that time, I was wondering how the marine fishes they get their food. I wanted to develop the marine food chain so that I can grow the food wherever they wanted. I did a lot of reading. I found that one particular algae called diatom algae produced more than 50% of the marine food.
The product helps the diatom algae grow in any water body. Diatom algae are unicellular and are the producers in a food chain, but the chain reaction leads to something more.
A plant requires about 13 nutrients to grow. What we have done is, we have a nanosilica base. On the nanosilica base, we have absorbed all the micronutrients required for the plant growth in a certain proportion that is suitable for the diatom growth. Once we have done that formulation, and that one when you add to any water body, the spores are already there in the particular water body. The spores get activated, they bloom into a diatom algae, and they absorb water, they absorb carbon dioxide, and they produce oxygen and produce food under the water. So that way that marine food chain is started off. The food is consumed by zooplankton. Zooplankton in turn consumed by fishes. The oxygen in the water helps aerobic bacteria break down the pollution, organic load in the system, and everything else consumed ultimately by the fishes.
Nualgi is a micronutrient food which, when dissolved in water, starts showing results within the first few minutes.
ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೆರೆ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಜೀವರಾಶಿಗಳು ಕೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಜೀವರಾಶಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಗಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನನುಕೂಲ ಆಗದಿರಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೆರೆನ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾವನೆ.
Giving a new lease of life to water bodies, Nualgi is on a quest for zero water pollution.
In an effluent treatment plant, you have aerators. A lot of power is required, and you have to make the oxygen in the air dissolve in the water for the oxygen to help aerobic bacteria break down the organics. In our system, it's very, very simple. The plant body that is growing under the water produces pure oxygen underwater. And you don't need such kind of investment. Very large investment is not required. And any capacity we can handle, depending on the volume, we can add that much product into the water. Ultimately, even those that sludge and whatever organics are remaining at the bottom of the lakes and rivers and places, everything will get cleaned up. All of them will get oxygenated. Aerobic bacteria will break down all that. And ultimately, entire pollution can be completely removed from the face of the earth. Definitely, we can have a zero pollution.
Until now, India and much of the world have operated within a familiar philosophy: grow now, clean up the mess later. But if we are going to have the great future we are capable of, that philosophy simply won't work. So it's time to grow efficiently, sustainably, and responsibly. Today we saw a few impressive innovators who are tackling the problem head on. In our quest for zero, these exciting people are using brilliant science and technology to bring us that much closer to zero emissions and zero pollutions. Until next week, it's me, Anupam Kher, saying goodbye.